hoping that March is even better for you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys don't know who I am since my sister recorded the signs that I'm doing now last month, so you guys know who she is, but you guys don't know who I am. So my name's Amy. Me and my sister were gonna be like alternating between doing different readings for the different signs and stuff like that. Um, like I said, they're with us, but you're gonna be seeing both of us really. We're trying to do like a sisterly thing on this. I think it's pretty cute. But anyways, so I'm doing the sign Cancer for the month of March, like I said, 2017. We're going to be doing a 4-card spread. It's going to be with the Answer is Simple deck, which is by Sonia, Choquette. And then we're going to be doing 2 cards from this as well, and it's the Gateway Oracle cards by Denise Linn. And yeah, and I haven't really usually like I pick up some like messages and stuff for the signs before I do a reading, but I haven't really I didn't really pick up anything like for Cancer really. Yeah, like fun fact, one of my best friends is a Cancer, and she's just the fucking sweetest. Like she's a doll. Oh my god. So I don't know. I know very few Cancers, but the Cancers that I do know, you guys are just sweethearts. Like oh my god. You guys are the most loving, nurturing people in the world. But anyway, so that's all I have to say about you guys as far as I know, personally at least. But I mean, everyone has different signs in their charts, so if Cancer doesn't vibe with you or it doesn't resonate with you, I would suggest looking at your other signs, like your rising sign or your moon sign. Or, you know, if you get really into your natal chart, then you know Cancer can be in other houses and plans and stuff. So, sorry for my crazy hair too, but I don't know. I have to just quickly hurry up and get dressed and get somewhere. But it's whatever. Anyways, so Cancer. What are the messages for Cancer for the month of March 2017? Universe, Spirit, what are the messages for Cancer for the month of March 2017? For love, life, finance, health, career. Okay, so this one just wanted to pop out. It says say no. Well, I mean, I feel like that's pretty straightforward. Maybe you guys will. Okay, honestly, this is very true. Well, I think personally, in my opinion at least, my friend Kella, she is like a yes person. Like she has to say yes to everything. Like I don't know if it's something that like she personally feels like she might miss out on, but she has a hard time saying no to people, and like I feel like this has to be involved with romance because in the picture the guy's like kind of not running after her but following after her with roses, a bouquet of roses, and it seems like he's trying to offer like something to her or his love to her, but maybe she's just not interested and she doesn't know how to say no, or maybe a lot of you guys this month are gonna have a hard time saying no to temptations, like the stuff that are tempting, like that are around you in your environment, whether it be like drugs, alcohol, whether it's lust, like it can be other things. It doesn't have to be anything physical. Yeah, but I feel like you guys are gonna have sort of like a shadow month over yourself for March to really like honestly I feel like in my opinion I feel like this month is gonna really test your patience. It's gonna test your trust in people. It's gonna test like all types of things, and I feel like this month you're gonna have to say no. Like something's gonna set you off, or I feel like something is gonna like really test the waters for you in regards to yourself, or like, I don't know, I'm picking up on love, so maybe this is more for the cancers that are in love, or that are in relationships, or that are seeing people casually. And I feel like there's an exclamation point mark after this. Like, I feel like it's emphasizing no. Like, so I feel like maybe the situation that you have to say no to is not like a big deal, but it's not a big deal, but I feel like it's something important to you where, like, when you say no, you mean no. Like, you know, like, and that's a lot coming from a cancer. Like I said, like, my friend, she can never say no. Like, I mean, of course, sometimes she says no, but, like, majority of the time, dude, like, seriously, she always has to, like, say yes or just go with it. Like, maybe, I just feel like maybe this month, you guys, you're really gonna have to put your foot down, let people know you mean business, that you're not a pushover. Don't. Yeah, he may be charming, or he may have like all these sweet things to offer you, but maybe, you know, either one, this isn't the person you want, you don't want to string him along, or some people are stringing him along. Maybe you should say no. I feel like maybe, like, you know, this might be too good to be true or something. So you're expecting a no, maybe. You're expecting someone to say no to you. But I don't know. I feel like this month for cancers, you guys are really going to have to put your foot down. You guys are really going to have to show your guns, and let people know you mean business. Don't let people take advantage of you, guys. You guys are so beautiful and lovely and nurturing. Like, so people expect to get nothing but love and nurture from you. But, you know, like, hey, it's okay to be selfish every once in a while, especially if you don't got it in you this month. In regards to health, don't overwork yourself. I'm feeling like maybe you guys have to say no to, you know, those really tempting foods, like, that you really want, but, you know, it always makes you feel gross afterwards. Or, like I said, if you guys are tempted to partake into drugs or alcohol or whatever it is of your choice this month, maybe it won't benefit you the way that you hope, or that's the way that you want, like, health-wise. So maybe you need to say no. Pass on it, dude. I'm not saying you guys should do, like, you know, drugs or anything like that, but maybe, like, the month of March isn't a safe month, or something's going on with your body wise that it isn't going to react well with your body. So you have to say no. But, I mean, to each their own. Who am I to judge? But I don't know. In regards to finances and career, I feel like maybe, like, I think it goes back towards, you know, being a pushover. People taking advantage of you. Maybe at work you're like the go-to person when people don't know, like, how to do something, but somehow, someway, you always end up doing, like, what they need to do. So it's like, not that you're not teaching them, or that they're not learning or anything like that, but maybe they're taking advantage of the fact that, you know, that they know that you help. So maybe, like, and it, like, leaves you slacking behind, like, in your work, like, you know, or, like, it leaves you, like, behind of some sort. But yeah, say no. It's okay to say no sometimes, guys. Like I said, it's okay to be selfish sometimes. It's okay to, you know, say no. I have a hard time saying no. It's ridiculous, so I understand. But, you know, some people have harder times than others. Some people are really gullible. Some people, like I said, are kind of pushovers, or they're just intimidated by others, or whatever the reason may be. But yeah. Or I hate to say this, but maybe some of you guys are gonna get asked to get married, or yeah, asked to get engaged, and or maybe you guys are asking someone to, like, marry you, but you're afraid that they're gonna say no or something. Weird. That's probably for some of you guys, not for. It's pretty general, but yeah. These two cards keep on popping out. I'm just gonna have to go ahead and take these. What the? Okay, so this is. Alright. So, these are the cards that I got. So contradicting. I know. Like, I know. I thought the same thing. Okay, so say no and say yes. Okay, this is what I'm getting, guys. Okay, this is what I'm getting, guys. Hey guys, sorry about that. I record off my phone, so if you guys heard some freaking vibrating, it's because someone was calling me. And remember how I said I had to go somewhere? Yeah. So I'm recording this at night, so I apologize because I couldn't finish the rest of the reading because I had some business to take care of. But I was just trying to fit you guys in because I care about you guys so much. But yeah, so hey Cancers, if you guys hear some music in the background, it's just some music playing. This band that's playing is called Attic a Basement. It's not just basement, it's a basement, like A with basement together. It's a really good band though. But back to the reading. Okay, so last thing I was saying was that I pulled the cards yes and say yes and wait, which was pretty contradictory because I had pulled the card say no. And if you guys see these other two cards, I'll get to it in a second. I shuffled after I left and came back and I got these cards. Sorry I didn't shuffle on camera. My apologies, guys. But yeah, so like how I was saying at the beginning of the video was that how my friend Kella, like my dear sweet friend Kella, she's such a yes person. Like it's just kind of, I think it's just that motherly instinct in her that she's willing to do anything for anybody, like, so, like I was saying, like, since she's such a yes person, that I feel like a lot of, because she has, like, a motherly nature to her, which is kind of a Cancerian thing to have, well, I feel like a lot of you guys, like how I was saying, she says yes, a lot of you guys aren't going to say yes this one, when a lot of you guys should be saying no. You guys, I guess, are either not going to be able to say no, or it's just, like I said, you guys are yes people, or maybe it involves a situation where some of you guys are going to say yes and some of you guys are going to say no, and whatever choice that you guys decide, it'll be, really good for you guys. I don't see, like, I feel like for a lot of you guys, saying no is gonna really benefit you. Like, but I do see for a lot of you guys that saying yes and continuing with that always going with the lifestyle, just kind of being a yes person is working out for some of you. Just be careful, guys, is all that I'm saying. I feel like in regards to health situations or anything that involves like your health, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to say yes to this medication or because a lot of you guys don't like medication. Like for a lot of you guys that are into alternative healing, maybe like you can say no to this type of medication or health like technique or regimen that a doctor is gonna try to put you on. Or maybe, like I said, some of you guys are going to say yes. It just really depends on what type of, and this is where I feel like this plays in a great load, is just this card, which is Create. And I don't know about you guys, but to my understanding, everything has an equal, not reaction, but an equal action. Like, you know that when you think something, that it's gonna create something in the outcome or the result of it, whether it be at the current moment that you're thinking that, or whether it be, further on the way. But I feel like every single thing that we do, we create an outcome for. Uh, and so, like, I feel like whether you being saying yes or no is going to create something that, you've been, I feel like something that, it's going to create something that you've been waiting on for a while, or that you've been working hard to gain skill at. Because, like, I don't know if you guys see this picture, but that lady is, like, shaping bushes, and you just don't gain that skill overnight. Like, like, she's perfecting each and every one, like, to her certain liking. And I feel like a lot of you guys are trying to perfect your lives, and you're trying to, come to this conclusion. You're trying to come to this understanding whether or not you should say yes or no to whatever it is that you guys are going for. Whether this is in regards to love, like, maybe you're not quite sure if you should say yes or no to this person and create this bond or this relationship. I see some birds in this picture, so maybe if you guys are wondering or not, you should get a bird for a pet. I don't know. It's just random. But in regards to finance and career, maybe in my opinion, maybe you're thinking about whether or not you should say no or say yes to these people. Maybe, like, people that you help, or maybe, like, your other associates, or maybe saying yes or no is going to create some type of relationship with your workers, or with your boss or manager. I do feel like in regards to love, if some of you guys are getting asked to get married, some of you guys will be saying no, and some of you guys will be saying yes. That's just my opinion. Or to a relationship that someone is asking you, or maybe you're asking them. Maybe some of you guys are going to get rejected. Maybe some of you guys are going to be accepted. But whether or not it is, something that you're looking forward to or not, it's going to create something pleasant in the end. Like, I feel like it's going to create something, maybe a epiphany, or maybe a certain perspective of yourself that you've never seen before, just by saying yes or no. I feel like another extra sense of registered value in yourself, I guess, is going to be something you create. Maybe because you're going to be saying yes or no, it's going to create opportunities for you guys. Maybe if you say no to the right deals, it'll bring the deals that you'd like to say yes to. Maybe you're bargaining with people, like, because it's like, no, yes, like, yes, no, like, I don't know, maybe you guys are trying to create a balance, or maybe you guys are trying to, like I said, bargain with somebody about something. And like I was saying earlier, like, every thought or every answer, every action that we have creates things. So maybe with you saying no and you saying yes, or you saying yes, you worry it might create something that you're not ready for. Cancer. let's see, what else am I picking up on? Cancer. Okay, so I don't know if I'm picking up anything else on these messages for these cards, but the answer is simple, Cancer. In order to create whatever it is that you want, the serene, like the surreal serene scene of green, and a successful, I guess, perspective, a sense of happiness, in order to create this safety or this idea or ideal image of your life that you want, I feel like you're gonna have to come to a conclusion. And the answer is simple. It's as simple as yes or no. Like, you know, like I said, some of you guys don't be pushovers. Like, don't be taken advantage of. Say no sometimes. And for some of you guys that are just, you know, you guys are too afraid to take on that, the opportunity or that, you know, whatever it is, or that relationship, just go for it. Say yes. Like, you know, you never know what's waiting for you on the other end. It could be true love, you know? But definitely contemplate this. Definitely think about this in March. Think about it smartly. Think about it. Be patient whenever you're thinking about it. Don't just jump to a conclusion. Make sure that whatever you're saying, whatever you're agreeing to, is going to create the sense of bliss. Is going to, you know, create the sense of calmness in you, whether it be in finances, whether it be something you're like, should I take that up? Like, should I take that other payment on? Like, will I be able to afford it? Like, you know, or, you know, with love, like, will I be able to support that person? Will I be able to accept that person fully? Like, can I create this bond with that person? Whether it be in health, can I create a healthier lifestyle? By accepting, you know, this medicine, or accepting this healthier way of living, or by accepting, you know, a doctor's approval, or by accepting this doctor, or by deciding to go see this doctor and creating, you know, a medical relationship with that doctor, in regards to your medical issues, or, you know, anything in general. It doesn't have to be like that you have to be unhealthy or anything. Maybe you just want to have another person's perspective on how you're living. Maybe it's gonna take you saying yes and no to some things in your life. But I feel like a lot of you guys are definitely cutting out, like, trimming out the extra pieces in your life this month. Maybe you guys are trimming some stuff down, whether it be, like, you know, with your budget, like, you know, your finances, whether you're trimming down your expenses, whether you guys are cutting down, like, more time with other people to be by yourself, to focus on the things you love or you enjoy. Maybe by being by yourself and, you know, asking these questions, these appropriate questions to understand yourself, is going to give you that sense of creativity, which is going to help you create or be more involved with your hobbies, or, you know, your creative endeavors. But yeah, Cancer, that's what I'm doing for that. Okay, so like I was saying at the beginning, I was also going to pull 2 more cards from this deck, which is the Gateway Oracle cards. And the 2 cards that I pulled was Igniting Courage, and it says, I am strong, valiant, and courageous. And I got this other card, which is Giving Birth. And it says, I am bringing forth new and dynamic. I'm so sorry to do it again. My bad. Okay, so like I was saying, second card that I pulled was called Giving Birth. and it says, I am bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. So, like I was saying, before my camera got cut off again, I don't know, I gotta figure that out. It's like, this month, you guys are definitely going to be given the courage to go after the things that you want. Like, you guys are finally going to be able to jump over those bridges, to jump over those walls, and accept whatever it is that you're going towards. I feel like this girl, she's like carrying a white flag, so I feel like maybe she's like surrendering to something. Maybe this month you guys are finally gaining the courage to surrender to this decision that you've been so so focused on. I feel like you guys are finally getting the courage to come out and say, hey, this is what I want, this is who I am, this is, you know, what I'm going towards, this is what I want in my future. I feel like you guys are finally going to be able to maturely decide and act and be a certain way because of this decision. Like, it's gonna make you grow up and create a sense of adulthood. Not saying that you guys aren't adults, because I'm pretty sure the majority of people that are watching this are adults. But I feel like it's gonna create a sense of like balance or a sense of maturity. Like, it's gonna strike some type of chord in your body that's just going to, you know, give you that power that you need to decide on this thing. And I feel like it's something that's really serious, because I don't know, these pictures look extremely serious. I feel like you guys are finally going to be able to, okay, like, honestly, whenever I'm seeing this, it's like giving birth, right? Well, like, inside the bubble, or the egg that the baby is in, or, you know, the idea is in, it's not a baby, it's not an infant. And you would think, like, whenever you're giving birth, it's going to be something small, but this woman is big. She's already an adult. So I feel like you guys have been sitting on this decision, or this idea, this project, this creative endeavor for a while now, and, you know, you're finally deciding that it's nurtured, it's, you know, everything's all perfect, like, everything is, you know, like I said, this lady is perfecting something. She's cutting it to her liking. Like, maybe you guys have finally perfected, finally, like, put together, or waited for, you know, this thing to grow to its highest limit, like, to its highest maximum standard. And, you know, you're finally ready to give birth to it. You're finally ready to show people what it is, or to present it to the world. And I do see, like, the setting of this birth is nighttime, so maybe I feel like maybe you guys are going to be having presentations at night, and maybe it's like a nighttime reveal, or maybe like maybe you guys are going to be, it's this decision, or whatever you have to decide on, is going to be coming to you in your dreams at night. Let's see. I feel like you guys definitely. I feel like you guys are definitely going to be alright this month, though. Like, you guys are, like I said, some of you guys are finally standing up for yourselves, and you're finally looking and getting that courage to show everyone who you are, like, who you want to be, like, what you have to offer, what you want to do, to create this balance, or this sense of lifestyle, to create this sense of protection, or to create this sense of love, or this relationship. You're surrendering to your emotions. You're surrendering to these ideas. You're ready to, you know, I don't know, like for some cases, like maybe you guys are ready to say sorry. Maybe you guys are ready to finally go back home to where you need to be. Where you were given birth at, or where you were like born. Maybe that's why it shows like an adult and like bubble or an egg. Maybe like it's where you're born at. Maybe you're saying yes to go back home, or maybe you're saying no, I don't want to go back home. I'm not quite sure, but I feel like this month you guys are definitely deciding on something that you've been cooking up for a while. Like, I definitely feel like you guys are going to be aware and stable enough to know what it is that you want. And oh, and also I see the moon in this card, so maybe you guys should like look into your favorite astrologer this month, and like look where the moon's gonna be positioned at, or what's gonna be going on with the moon this month, any eclipses or the full moons in certain areas in your chart, because I feel like the moon's really important this month. You guys are represented by the moon. Your ruling planet is the moon. So I feel like you guys are moon children. So I feel like you guys should really pay attention to that. Maybe your decision is gonna have to do in regards to where the new or full moon's gonna be at in the month of March. Yeah. So let's see what else am I doing, guys. Oh, and I see like birds for you guys. I see a lot of birds for some reason, and I don't know, like in these two cards. And I don't know if you guys know this, but birds are like very symbolic for certain things, whether it be luck, whether it represents the passing, like your loved ones that have passed on. But my best friend Kella, she's like no longer with us here. So, and this weekend, and like I said, I don't know if you guys believe in birds, but this weekend was her second year anniversary of her passing, and I don't know if you guys believe in this, like I said, but a lot of people say, and I've read an article about this too, but a lot of people say like that cardinals represent the signs of the passing, like your past loved ones, and like where I live at, I live in Texas, so like where I live at, I feel like we're kind of known for cardinals, but I don't know. I guess I haven't seen any though. Like like I feel like where I live at, you would think you would see them like every day, but you don't. Like they're just regular like birds. Like and like I said, I haven't seen any in like years. Like I haven't seen anything like any type of specific bird, like colorful bird in like years. And so on Sunday I was getting ready and dressed, and I was like being dressed in front of the window, and I never really get dressed or get ready in front of the window. And so like I was staring out the window, and then next thing you know, I see like this cardinal bird like resting on my tree in the backyard, and there's like this specific branch that kind of like reaches out and kind of like points towards my window. It's kind of weird. But anyways, that bird was like literally, the cardinal was literally sitting there just watching me, and I was just like, oh my god, like is this my friend Keller with you? So I feel like maybe you guys are gonna be getting signs from birds this month. Lovebirds, I don't know, some type of birds. So you see a red bird right here. So maybe like a cardinal of some sort. Maybe you guys are going to be going to places that have a lot of birds. Maybe you guys are, I don't know, something with birds this month for March, for you guys, Cancers. If anything like that insignificant strikes out to you, you should let me know, most definitely, because that's like pretty interesting. But yeah, I feel like you guys shouldn't worry this month. Like, you guys definitely have it this month, and I support you guys whichever way you decide to go. But like I was saying, for some of you guys, it's okay like to say no. Like, if you say no, it's gonna be okay. Everything's going to be fine. You're not gonna be the bad guy. You're not gonna be the enemy. Like, it's just something you feel more comfortable with, something you know that isn't worth it, or that'll like make you happy in the end. Go ahead and say no. Don't feel bad. Don't hold back your feelings for other people when you know you're not okay with it. But for some of you guys, go ahead and say yes. Like, this is something that you're okay with, something that you feel like will benefit you. Then go ahead. As long as you're creating a balance, and as long as you're creating that sense of happiness, and it's okay. As long as it's okay with you. But yeah, so yeah, I can say I hope you guys enjoy this reading, and I hope you guys have a great March, and I'll see you guys next month, and you guys stay safe, and I love you guys, and yeah, I'll catch you later.